Hey, good morning. I'm sorry. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Our topic for tonight's health nugget is the digestion of fruit and vegetables. So in Daniel 1 verse 8 we read, "But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself." So from Daniel chapter 1, we find that Daniel and his friends followed God's special diet and were greatly blessed because of this, as we read in verse 15, and at the end of 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat a portion of the king's meat. As it is said in Counsels on Diet and Foods by Ellen White, grains, fruits, nuts, and vegetables constitute the diet chosen for us by our Creator. These foods, prepared as simple and natural a manner as possible, are the most healthful and nourishing. So tonight we'll be focusing on the use of fruit and vegetables. And even though healthful and result in great blessings, there's still further direction on the use of these foods which are given. We find that acidity in the stomach is a common problem these days. And as Cedric mentioned last night, various incorrect habits of eating can contribute to these problems. It is further mentioned in Counsels on Diet and Foods that it is not well to eat fruit and vegetables at the same meal. If digestion is feeble, the use of both will often cause distress and inability to put forth mental effort. It is better to have fruit at one meal and the vegetables at another. As simple as that. And furthermore, she says, fruit and vegetables taken at the same meal produce acidity of the stomach. Then impurity results, and the mind is not clear because the digestion is imperfect. So, technically, a fruit is the fleshy part and the seed-bearing part of the plant, whereas vegetables are the leaves, the stems, and the roots of the plant. Other characteristics of the fruit include a higher sugar content than vegetables. And now comes the most interesting part, the typical time of digestion of these fruits and vegetables. If we look at the digestion time of fruits, it's typically between 1 and 2 hours, whereas most vegetables are digested between 3 and 4 hours. Then we also find neutral fruits and vegetables. These are things like tomatoes, avocados, olives, cucumbers, and lettuce. And they have, watercress as well. And these have digestive times between 2 and 3 hours. So these foods, which are the more neutral foods, can be eaten in combination with either fruits or vegetables. Then we find special fruits such as lemon, pineapple, papaya or pawpaw, which assist in the digestion of foods, while other fruits, like melons, have a digestive time of only 30 minutes. So these are recommended to be eaten on its own for a smooth digestion. So as we can see, the digestive times of fruit and vegetables, they vary. So it's quite different, okay? The times are very different. Fruits digesting much faster and vegetables at a much slower rate. It is for these reasons that combining fruits and vegetables at the same meal causes some problems. Scientific discoveries have found that the stomach only empties itself once all the contents put inside of it have been properly broken down. The stomach doesn't select individually the ingredients that are sent into it and separating them and then send it into the intestine. No, instead everything is handled at the same time. So, if the fruit, which digests faster, is left in the stomach, while longer digesting foods like vegetables are still being broken down, the result is that the digestive fruits or the digested fruit will start to ferment. This fermentation causes gas. The gas is then released from the stomach and into the esophagus. And as the stomach valve opens for the gas to be released, at the same time, stomach acid is also escapes into the esophagus, causing acid reflux. And there are also some longer-term problems associated with the irritation of the esophageal lining because of acid reflux. So we find that the counsel is wise. Eat your fruits and your vegetables at separate meals. May God bless us as we put into practice these healthful living. Thank you.